Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a video in 3 weeks or something. I always say this because I take like too long of a break between my videos, but yeah, if I sound really coarse it's because I have a sore throat. But I thought I was inspired and I feel like doing a video today, and I got the glow, my usual glow going on. So yeah, I thought I'd film a video of something I think is quite important to talk about. Today I wanted to discuss the worldwide phenomena of ghosting, because I think it's something that we've all experienced, whether we have been ghosted or we are the ghost. And I wanted to show that it's not really that big of a deal. If you don't know what ghosting is basically when someone loses contact with you, like you think you formed a bond, or maybe you've been on one date and they just lose contact with you and they do not message you. They may watch your Snapchat stories or Instagram stories, but they don't like posts, or they don't interact with you in any way, even though they interact with you prior to you meeting or you going on a date or whatever. Basically, ghosting can happen for a number of reasons. The first being, which is what people don't usually understand, is that people are just busy. Some people are just busy people. They're hardworking at their job and they just do not have time to have 7-hour daily conversations, and that's what people fail to understand. And I understand that when I felt like at times I've been ghosted, I've realized that people have lives. Like, sometimes I have been the ghost because I have a life. Can you believe it? I sometimes can't talk to someone 24/7. And what I used to do back in high school, sixth form, so like college, is that I would be able to talk to people for lengthy periods of time. I used to stay up talking till like 7 a.m, 8 a.m. And sometimes you need to understand that people need to go to work at like 8 a.m. Like, we don't all have a life where you can talk for that period of time. And that's the number one thing, is that you need to understand that sometimes you're not ghosted, people are just busy. And that's a reminder for you guys out there. Another thing about ghosting is that sometimes people are genuinely doing it to hurt you. Some people that are really like I don't want to say damaged, because we're not like peaches that have been bruised, but I'm kind of like a peach, actually. I feel like a peach. But damaged or emotional people, when you are ignored or when you are neglected, I feel like the ghost can sense that. So subconsciously they know that they can hurt you by ignoring you, instead of just being upfront and telling you how they feel about something. So then it's eating you up inside, and you start to think of all the questions. What is wrong with me? What have I done wrong? Do they not like how I look anymore? Do they, like, there's a number of things. Do they not think I'm compatible with them? Do they not think I'm smart enough? Do they not think, all these things? And it could be one of those things, because people are just horrible in the world. But you need to understand that people do that to hurt you, and they understand that that's how you cope with neglect and being aired. Basically, I'll put in a definition for aired if you don't understand what that means. It's basically the same as ghosting, but it's like if you're sending messages, like not like 10 messages in an hour. I'm talking about you're sending a message, the next week you're sending another message, and they're just completely ignoring you. People are doing that to gain power over you, and you need to break out of that cycle and move forward, and understand that if someone's doing that to you, and if they know that they're doing that to you in order to hurt you, you need to just cut them off, because they're really not worth your time. So yeah, move on, people. You're gonna find someone that's not gonna air you, and you're gonna find someone that wants to give you all your time, all their time, not your time, but you can give your time to them. Another thing that I want to brush up on is the fact that if you are a ghost, I just want you to understand that at this big age, right, if you're around my age, like I'm 23 now, and people that are the same age as me, like at this big age, they are still airing people or not saying how they feel or playing games. And it's like, you need to grow up. I think because I'm just such a confident person when it comes to stuff like that anyway, whether it's friendships, relationships, whatever, I just say how I feel. And whether that's overwhelming for people, it doesn't really bother me, because that's just the kind of character I am. I'm just quite a strong character, and I always say how I feel about a situation, whether it's something's making me feel uncomfortable, whether I feel, you know, whether you like someone, like I wouldn't hesitate to say that. And I think that is the problem with the world of technology, the generation of technology, with slide into the DMs and Tinder dating and all this stuff. It's easy to ghost, and I get that. But if you're not feeling someone, if you've been on a date with them and you're not feeling someone, you don't like how they are, just be upfront about it. You should be more mature, and you should be old enough to understand that you need to communicate with someone. You can't, like, I think it's so weird when someone just doesn't say how they feel, but they long it out, they air you, they ghost you, but then beep but they're not saying how they really feel. Listen, you need to brush up. You need to start acting more confident. You need to start saying how you feel. I'm telling you, if you don't like someone, say it in a nice way, but say, I don't think this is going anywhere. Maybe we should just call it quits, whatever. If the other person is feeling you, that's unfortunate, but it's better to cut it then than to string them along and make them feel like you actually are into them when you're not into them. It also goes to people that are feeling that type of way. There's no point. Sometimes you need to understand that people aren't picking up your signals, and they might not know that you actually do like them. Men, women out there, tell the person that you like them. If you fancy them, if you find them attractive, tell them that you find them attractive. If you spend some time together and you want to go further, explain to them that this is what you want to do. Do you want to do it with me? Do you know what I mean? It sounds like so robotic coming out of my mouth right now, but I'm just saying certain scenarios. You know what? Life is too short to be playing games, and life is too short to be not saying how you feel. Like, it's so bizarre. If I like someone, I'm gonna go and tell them that I like them, whether they like it or not, whether they like me back. If they do like me back, that's great. If they don't like me back, like, who cares? There's more people out there, and if the person is not feeling you, then understand that they're not the right person for you, and you will find someone. And there's people out, like, I won't get too deep into my personal life. Maybe one day I will, in order to share my experience and see if it helps other people and how I cope with stuff. But it's a hard one. Like, when your heart has been broken so many times in so many different scenarios. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship breakup. It could be something to do with your family. And it's really, I think it's beautiful though for those people that still open their hearts up to people, and they still have enough time and effort to bring more people in, even though time and time again they've been hurt. And if you're one of those people, hang in there. You're gonna be okay. And with the whole ghosting situation, don't worry about it. If you're being ghosted, move on. You're gonna find someone better. If you are the ghost, I suggest you grow some balls and you tell people how you feel, because listen, we're in 2018. Speak with your chest. Start saying to people how you feel, because ain't nobody got time for that. That was my little rant about ghosting. If you want me to do more self-help advice videos, this was just a mini video. I just felt like I wanted to just get that out, because I've been writing about it on Twitter. If you want to follow my Twitter, I'll insert it somewhere. Don't know where I'm saying it, but yeah, follow me there. I do some more, I do like loads of like advice tweets and self-help and just my random thoughts. If you want to follow that, follow my Instagram. If you want to see pictures of my face and outfits and pretty things and plants and flowers and all that good stuff, I want to start doing some more videos. So yeah, I feel kind of inspired. Also, just to round it up, have you seen the snow has come back? I am not prepared for this weather. I really am not. I'm telling you, I can see more snow coming right now. That's absolutely disgusting. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below any thoughts you have about this video, if you've been ghosted, if you are the ghost. I like to like an insight and see why you do the certain things you do, and you know how you're feeling about it. Subscribe, join the family, or like I love like spewing advice and life talks anyway, because I just like talking. So yeah, thank you and bye bye.